He was once a poor man who became rich, but then got trapped in RMG and lost it all. Just imagine. Standing before you is a man who, in his childhood, endured taunts of poverty, who saw his family struggle every single day just to put food on the table. Yet, he never gave up. He worked day and night, poured his blood and sweat into his efforts, grabbed every opportunity that came his way, built his business from scratch, and slowly earned both respect and wealth in society. Listening to such a story, people often say, "See, hard work pays off." But now imagine, the same man suddenly goes bankrupt. Creditors come knocking at his door, demanding their money back. And in the very neighborhood where he was once admired, people now whisper, "It's all gone, he's ruined." Isn't that no less than a living nightmare? But this isn't fiction, it's reality. This is the real-life story of Ajit Tripathi, a fictional name, a Mumbai businessman who lost everything after getting trapped in the world of real money games, or RMG. Today, we'll dive deep into this subject. But before we begin, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you get updates on all our new videos first. So, without further delay, let's begin today's discussion. Ajit Tripathi's story is not just the tale of one man. It is a warning for millions of Indians who look at the flashy, colorful ads on their mobile screens and start believing that with just a few clicks, they can become millionaires. The Online Gaming Bill 2025, recently passed by the central government, has exactly this purpose: to save people from falling into such traps. This law is proof that the government now recognizes RMG, or real money games, not as mere games, but as a hidden form of gambling that has shaken the foundation of countless families. But before understanding Ajit's downfall, it's important to know how a man who once journeyed from poverty to wealth sunk so deeply into online gaming that he couldn't even afford his children's education. Ajit's father used to run a small shop during his childhood. The family never had enough money for everyone to get new clothes on festivals. But Ajit had made up his mind. He would escape poverty. He studied, took up odd jobs, and slowly built his own business. After years of hard work, he finally moved with his family to a posh locality in Mumbai. The same man who once traveled by auto rickshaw was now driving his own car. Then came 2021, the year the COVID pandemic brought the whole country to a halt. Ajit's business too was badly hit. Stuck at home during the lockdown, he started spending more time on the internet. One day, an advertisement caught his attention, and it changed his life forever. In the ad, a famous film actress smiled and said, "Just play and earn money from home." For Ajit, these words felt like a ray of hope for a drowning man. At that time, his business was running at a loss. Debt was looming over his head. And this offer appeared to him as a golden path to a secure future. Ajit clicked on the link without a second thought and landed on the Parimatch gaming betting app. His initial experience felt like a dream. With just a small investment, he received returns so huge that even he couldn't believe it. He put in 5,000 rupees and got back 50,000 rupees. When he invested a lakh, it turned into 10 lakhs. Just imagine. A man who had spent years working hard to earn money suddenly started making massive amounts with a single click. What must have gone through his mind? Ajit felt as though he had discovered a magical key. Slowly, he got pulled in deeper. People associated with the app stayed in constant touch with him. They would call and say, "Sir, if you invest a little more, you'll get a bonus and even higher returns." At first, that's exactly what happened. Each time, Ajit saw bigger profits than before. His confidence grew so much that he decided to invest millions, turning lakhs into crores. Greed and misplaced trust completely trapped him. In just 3 years, Ajit had poured more than 27 crores into the platform. But when the accounts were tallied, he realized only 15 crores had come back. The remaining 12 crores had simply vanished. That amount is no small matter. Such a sum could secure a person's entire future, covering children's education, a home's safety, and old age security. But for Ajit, it all remained nothing more than numbers on a digital screen. The biggest blow came when he tried to withdraw his earnings. He found his money was stuck. He had made multiple transactions across different accounts, but when it came time to cash out, both the bank and the app kept pushing him aside. These same people who once called and messaged him non-stop now didn't even bother replying to a single message. His business was already running at a loss, and on top of that came this massive setback. Ajit was forced to borrow money. He turned to friends and relatives for help, and even took loans from banks. But the money never came back. Instead, the burden of debt only grew heavier. The man who was once worth crores was now struggling to arrange even a few lakhs. Eventually, broken and desperate, Ajit sought help from the police. He filed a complaint at the Cybercrime station of the Mumbai police. Since the case was huge, the Directorate of Enforcement, ED, also stepped in to investigate. Raids were carried out across major Indian cities: Mumbai, Delhi, Noida, Jaipur, Surat, Madurai, Hyderabad, and Kanpur. The ED seized 110 crores of criminal proceeds. But just imagine, how much of that loss actually belonged to thousands of people like Ajit? Returning money equally to everyone was nearly impossible. The investigation revealed even more shocking details. Parimatch's entire network wasn't being operated from India, but from Cyprus. A Ukrainian national was running it. The company was registered in 𝐮𝐸𝐴, a tax-free heaven. In other words, this was an international racket, and its prime targets were ordinary Indian citizens. During the raids, 1,200 credit cards were recovered. These were being used to siphon people's money. According to the ED's report, in just one financial year, Parimatch extracted over 3,000 crores from Indian citizens. Just think about it. That's the same money middle-class families save for their future. Someone's fixed deposit, someone's children's school fees, someone's wedding expenses. All of it was slowly being looted under the name of online gaming. Ajit's life was never the same after this tragedy. Creditors knocked on his door every day. Threatening messages poured in on his phone. Within his family and among relatives, his respect was gone. The same people who once held him up as an example of success now cited him as a cautionary tale. Ajit says that this wasn't just about losing money. It was the collapse of his self-respect and relationships. This is exactly why the government introduced the Online Gaming Bill 2025, determined that such traps should no longer thrive in India. AT Minister Ashwini Vaishnav clearly stated that millions of families have been ruined, middle-class savings have been wiped out. And in such a situation, protecting families is more important than anything else. But an important question remains: if this law had been enacted a few years earlier, could people like Ajit have been saved? How many homes have already been destroyed? And looking ahead, will online fraudsters not find some other way to exploit people in the digital world?
Something new. Do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources: news from various news agencies, opinion polls, and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.